Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your video for January 2nd through 15th, 2024. This is another 2-week video because I am going to be traveling. I tend to forget that at the end of the year. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to be done with that January 1. So I'm doing another 2-week video, and then I will go back to doing weekly videos for you as of January the 16th. So if you are new to this channel, welcome. It's good to have you. If you find this reading resonates with you, please consider subscribing to the channel, hitting the like button, and leaving me a comment if you so choose. If you are returning to the channel, welcome back. It's good to have you again. This is a reading for you if you are an Aquarius Sun, an Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising, or have some other significant Aquarius placement in your chart. I want to thank those of you who have been donating at the PayPal link. Your donations are, of course, very much appreciated. And if those of you who, again, obviously nobody's ever required to donate, but if that is something that you feel inclined to do, I do have that link in the description below to my PayPal for my Chthonia channel, which is my main channel. This is a subset of. And also I have a link to my business, Transition Life Coaching. The link is called liminalreiki.com. That's also down in the description. If you are going through big life changes, if you have something has ended and you're not really sure where you're headed next, that's the thing that I specialize in. So you can check out the details on my website, Transition Life. Well, it's called liminalreiki.com. The business is called Transition Life Coaching. So that is also in the description below. Okay, the way that I do these readings, if you are not familiar, is I read astrologically. So I read this according to the 12 houses of astrology, plus a center card for luck, as they say. And I read these with the Way of Cartouche deck. Okay, so I use, this is an Egyptian system. And I will clarify the Cartouche Oracle with tarot. And the tarot deck that I'm using for this is the Barbara Walker Tarot. This is the one that we're using right now. Okay, so let's start at the beginning. Aries energy. Okay, so Aquarius, this is the way you present yourself to the world, the way other people see you, the way you want to be seen. And okay, you've got Pyramid with the Six of Cups. Now, Six of Cups is a childlike energy. You can see it says childhood. Of course, you see the little child with the very oversized, dominating kind of mother figure here, or the dominance of the mother in childhood is the way that seems to be couched. And you have this with the Pyramid card. Now, Pyramid indicates a test of your faith in yourself. So I feel like that along with this, now for some of you, this could be a karmic thing. There's some kind of past pattern, or if you're not a believer in karma and past lives, okay, this may be more of a sense of maybe some kind of a habit pattern or script that you have from childhood that may be affecting the way you are now. There could be some maybe some pattern you've been repeating since childhood that may be influencing how you're feeling about yourself now, your sense of your self-worth, or even just your identity about who you are. There's some kind of repeating pattern here when we see this Six of Cups. And so this is kind of a test for you. I feel like there's something that may be throwing you back to an earlier time, or something like feeling like, not always, it's not necessarily a sense of deja vu, but it's just, you may be in a situation where you are feeling challenged or feeling doubtful, and this may be, or maybe anxious about something, and this is a repeat of something from the past. So there may be some kind of past energy that needs to be released here. Alternately, it can also mean there is this almost return to childhood in some ways, or maybe it's advising you to take a more childlike or more playful attitude towards something rather than perhaps seeing yourself as an outsider or taking something too seriously, or whatever it is that might be causing you some anxiety. Second house is the house of finance. This is Taurus energy, so this is your personal finance, this is your possessions. And you have the Ankh with the Devil. Now, the Devil always indicates attachments to something, and you have it with the Ankh card. So, frequently when these two show up together, this is a lust situation. So you could be lusting after could be some material thing, could be after a person. I mean, I don't know. I mean, but the fact that it's in the finance house, or that this has to do with your values, there's a very, very strong sensual element when these two cards show up together. And definitely there's this idea of spending money on something that you love, or being in a financial situation that makes you happy or that is fulfilling. But with the Devil, there is the sense that there may be a toxic attitude So this may be connected to the first house stuff. I feel like you may have, for example, you may be spending money on things you love, and maybe you worry about things, or maybe you're addicted to spending money on something and you're not taking care of the bills or something. I don't know. There's some element to the devil card that says that there may be a toxic attitude towards money that may be affecting the situation. And I feel like there's a need to really let more love into the situation. Again, let more, love, enjoyment. What I find interesting here is this is card 15. So the devil is card 15, okay? So 1 plus 5 is 6. And the Ankh is card 24. 2 plus 4 is 6. And I'm also looking over here at the first house, the childhood card. There's also a 6. So, I don't know, 6s are moving past a stage of conflict. It's like you're moving into another phase of life, but I feel like there's still some things to be let go of. I feel like you need to be moving into a phase, in terms of how you see yourself, and maybe even in terms of your finances or how you're making money or whatever, and that needs to be more loving, more playful, and more in line with what it is that, in following your heart, rather being the person, say, who's always concerned that maybe they don't have enough money. And alternately, on the other end of the spectrum, maybe somebody who's overspending or overindulging on things. So yeah, you want to watch out for overindulgence patterns, but on the whole, I feel like you need to not be a miser either, not be so focused on lack, and focusing more on this kind of abundance and enjoyment of your money and of life. Third house here is Gemini energy. So this is messages, communications of all kinds, self-employment if you're in your own business. This is about short-term travel and also about sibling relationships. And okay, we've got the Scarab with the Justice card. So this could be, Scarab has to do with new beginnings. So it seems like there could be something new. Maybe somebody's just starting a business. Maybe you are getting a message about a change or a new beginning that has to do, it could have to do with anything really, because this is just about messages more generally. But there definitely seems like there's some change coming or news of a change. And with Justice, this is a change. Whatever this is, this message is going to bring the truth, because Justice is a card of righting a situation, redressing something, bringing balance into a situation, and having clarity about what's real. For some people, this could have to do with legal matters as well. I'll have to look through the rest of the reading to see if that really seems to apply, and that may only apply to 1 or 2 people who are watching this, but that is another possibility when Justice shows up here. But generally speaking, I feel like there are changes coming that are going to address this idea of balance, and being in truth and being in balance, knowing the truth about a situation. So the truth is going to sort of set you free here. Like it's going to bring you into some kind of a new situation. So again, whether this is more generally like a communication you're waiting for, maybe connected to your money or something else. Again, as I move through here, we'll see what this might apply to. If I'm telling you this and you're saying, gee, I'm not sure what that applies to at this point. We'll see where this leads. Okay, 4th house. This is Cancer energy. Cancer is about your home, your family, your ancestry, potentially about the mother. It can also just have to do with your sense of security, the sense of feeling at home. And you have the 7 of Cups with Bast. Okay, so 7 of Cups has strong Piscean energy to it. It's like this idea of, there's 2 possible elements. They're calling this the card of the dream. And I feel like it could be that you are, maybe you're in a fantasizing state about something. Maybe you're imagining a particular situation that you feel is going to make you feel secure. But I feel like with the Bastet card, Bast is a card of following your intuition. So I don't know, Cup energy is strongly intuitive energy. This would be just kind of watching out for self-deception and things like that, is what I feel like is the one caveat of the 7 of Cups. But I do feel like there may be a cloudiness here. There may be a need to tune into your intuition. This is also the card of happiness. Bast is about being happy, about being social, about just, again, there's this playfulness. I've got this whole thing here about being playful, which is interesting. And maybe about using your imagination too. Dreaming big about what you want to do. Now, this is in that area of home and family. So I don't know. This could also indicate a situation that is just not clear to you right now. Or maybe it seems like there's too many options and you're not sure which one is actually going to pan out for you. So whether this has to physically do with your home, or a family situation or something, or again, just about what makes you feel secure. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like with this, normally, Seven of Cups, I usually try to say, you know, you try to focus on what's real, try to stay away from delusion, but I can't help but feeling like you need to use some imagination here. You need to use some imagination, you need to be a little bit playful. I feel like that's the message here for you, Aquarius. As a sign, okay, the aspects of Aquarius is that you tend to be very innovative and thinking outside the box, and also very friendly and very easy to get on with people, but also potentially you may have a sense of detachment as well, being able to pull back and emotionally detach, which is actually a good skill to have, but this may be a situation where you want to pay a little bit more attention, less to the intellect and more to your feelings. Okay, but fifth house here, this is creativity, children, love affairs, and again, take whichever resonates. This is a general reading, so obviously not everything I'm saying about every house is going to apply to you, so just take what makes sense and leave the rest. Now you have Sirius with the King of Swords. Okay, and after I just said this about the heart thing, this is your energy, Aquarius. Sirius is your energy, Aquarius. There we go. And this is about, okay, so for some of you, this could be something that's expressed physically. So this has to do with physical fitness, could have to do with exercise, or some kind of talent like sports that is expressed physically. That may apply for some of you. You have it with the King of Swords. So the King of Swords, that is the strong intellectual energy. That is, critiquing something. So for some people, this may be something physically expressed. There may have something having to do with writing or the intellect here. It could be something creative that you're doing. Could be either one. I feel like the way these two might fit together is Sirius sometimes also has to do with thinking outside the box. Again, as I've said with the Aquarian energy, being innovative, trying to look at something from multiple sides. So there may be something where you are looking at it with a laser-like focus, trying to take something apart logically. And this could have to do with a creative project. It could have to do with a situation with a child, or it could have to do with a love relationship as well. This could be somebody who ends up getting some kind of scholarship or something for sports scholarship or something. That's just jumping into my mind. And again, I think that's a very individual message. But generally speaking, and also if this is a love affair type thing, you could have a strong and physically active partner. Potentially, King of Swords could be somebody who's another air sign like yourself. Or it could just be somebody who's very strongly in their intellect as well. So I don't know, take it as it resonates, but if there's no other people in the mix, then you're saying, I don't know, this doesn't seem to have to do with a person, then this may be advising you to innovate and to use your mind creatively to work through a problem, a situation, or a project. So see how that feels. Sixth house is Virgo energy, and Virgo is your health. It is your worries and anxieties. It can have to do with a job, sometimes with domestic animals. And wow, we've got Urias with the Nine of Cups. So I feel like something you may be concerned about. I don't feel like this has to do with health issues. I don't know why. But I feel more like this is something that maybe you've been anxious about, because I'm seeing this, this test of your faith in yourself, this newness coming in here, this lack of clarity here in your house of security. Urias says to me something is coming that you don't expect. Something's going to come out of the blue, something that is secret right now, or it's hidden from you, or something maybe that you are thinking about but you're not sharing with other people. And the Nine of Cups indicates a wish fulfillment. So I don't know. There's something coming in, something you've been worried about. Okay, this is what I'm getting. Something you're worried about is not what it looks like. So you may be looking at something negatively and going, oh no, this thing is going badly. This would be saying, no, it isn't. You don't have all the information. You're not seeing the full situation. So you want to be cautious about making that judgment. But whatever it is, I feel like something's going on that's going to lead to the fulfillment of a wish for you. So take that as it resonates, but that very strongly seems to me to be the message here. If you're saying, I don't know, that doesn't make sense, well, then there's something connected either with your job, with a health situation, or with just something you've been concerned about that there's going to be something unexpected coming in that's going to make things turn out a way that's going to make you happy, okay? Seventh house is Libra energy. This has to do with partnerships, so marriages, other committed or kinds of partnerships or legal partnerships. And we have Buckle of Isis with the Moon. Now, Buckle of Isis usually indicates a committed partnership. This is about fidelity. But we have it with the Moon. Again, we have this energy very similar to the Seven of Cups down here in a way. And also with Bast. because the moon has to do with intuition. This could have to do with somebody who is a Pisces or Cancer, because the moon is that kind of energy. But it could just be a situation relating to a relationship that's just not clear. This could be saying that a sacrifice is required. So maybe you need to take some kind of action or do something. Maybe you need to kind of step out of your comfort zone a little bit to get the answers that you need, and that you will be happy that you did. Okay. This can also just mean, though, like, for example, if you're in a marriage and you're worried, perhaps, maybe a partner is behaving in a way that you're saying, oh, I don't know, what are they doing? What's going on? Are they being faithful? This would suggest that somebody is, in fact, being faithful. Okay. So, of course, what jumped into my mind is there is always the possibility the reverse is true, but I don't know. I don't know why I feel like this is saying if fidelity is in question, that fidelity exists, okay? And that this can also have to do with the business partner. If you feel like somebody maybe is not pulling their weight or not giving you a good turn. I don't know. There just seems to be this idea that changes that are made or sacrifices that are made are going to yield rewards. But again, there's this thing of following intuition. I feel like there may be some unexpected changes coming into something. And right now, I feel like you need to follow your intuition more than logic or analysis in something. We do have this analytical energy over here in the 5th house, but this is the only place I'm seeing it. Every place else that seems to be saying, there's some places where you want to, really, if you're going to use your intellect, you need to use it to expand your thinking, to change the way you're thinking about something. 8th house is Scorpio energy, and Scorpio has to do with transformation, also with other people's money. And yeah, I say that because Earth shows up here. And when Earth shows up in the 8th house, generally somebody else's money is a factor here. Usually this has to do with legacies or inheritances or big gifts of some kind, some money that comes from, a family source, or there's at least support coming from somewhere else, maybe through a legal dispute. I don't know. But this is definitely about other people's money coming in. And seeing it opposite this here, I don't know. There may be worries about money, and this may be saying, look, that there is definitely money coming in a situation. Now, you have this with the Princess of Swords, which is the same as the Page of Swords. So there's more information. Again, definitely the idea that more information needs to be gotten about something. Or there could be a situation where somebody's watching in the background. Again, with this Urias energy, there could just be somebody who's watching and waiting. Maybe this is a person who's actually going to give you money. Sometimes this has to do with contracts too. This can come up sometimes when there is a legal contract to be signed. So I don't know. Take it as it resonates here, but there definitely is this sense of, I feel overall this is saying, you're in a situation where you need to gather more information, and it does feel like somebody else's money is going to be coming into play here somehow. Okay. So yeah, take that as it resonates. 9th house is Sagittarius energy. And Sag energy is expansive energy, long distance travel, deeper thought, philosophy, religion, and that kind of, deeper thinking about meaning of life and so forth. And also higher education is part of this as well. And you have the Pappus with fire. So yeah, Pappus is, again, there's this, you've got this element here like the moon, 7 of Cups. I don't know. This is definitely about deeper knowledge. This is about what's hidden. Revealing what's hidden, okay? So there's something behind the veil, something that's not being seen right now. Maybe there's going to be a long journey that reveals this, or maybe there's something about a long journey that is right now currently in shadow or not being seen. This could relate to an educational situation or to schooling. For some of you, maybe going back to school, there's going to be, some element of it that you're not seeing at this point. Or this could, for some of you, this could just be literally getting into deeper thinking, getting more into the mysteries of something. Again, there's a lot of cards of intuition here. And this may be about, that deeper knowledge that's more known through intuition rather than through intellect. But you have it with fire. So fire indicates that, inspiration that may be coming from something. There seems to be this deep idea of burning up and getting rid of what no longer serves you, and allowing your real fire and spark and inspiration to come in. Now, this is opposite the 3rd house. So again, we're seeing this new beginning that's based on truth. So I don't know. I feel like there's some kind of deeper knowledge coming in here that's going to cause you to reevaluate and refocus the situation. And it's going to be based on, finding things out that may be currently being hidden from you or about to be revealed, or only going to be known through non-intellectual faculties. Okay, so 10th house is Capricorn energy. This is your career, your fame, your reputation, sometimes the father. Okay, so we have Seth with the Thoth card. Okay, so Seth would indicate difficulties or problems as far as a career goes. Maybe you're in crisis. Maybe you're thinking about leaving a job. Maybe there's been something that's happened at a job. Maybe some people have lost their jobs or had layoffs or something. Or there's just a situation where, maybe you're just feeling stressed out and uncertain. And you have it with Thoth. So again, this could be a legal matter. This could be, I feel like I feel like the aspect of Thoth that applies here has to do with timing. I feel like there's just maybe something that's just not happening for you right now. And this is saying it's going to happen at the right time. I mean, we have it with the Strength card. So Strength is Leo energy. And this is about, when Strength shows up, this means that we have to, we may be restraining ourselves in some way, or we may, we may find ourselves struggling in some way and having to find the resources to deal with that, which Strength does indicate that we will have. But I don't know. I feel like there's a situation that may be going on in terms of your job, your reputation, or some related kind of situation about your visibility that is going to be, it just could be that something's not working out right now that is going to work out in time. Okay, at the right time, I should say. Okay, this is the 11th house. This is your energy. This is Aquarius house. And this is about friendships, about your social networks, and it's also about your hopes, wishes, aspirations. Now you have the Prince of Pentacles with Osiris. So Prince of Pentacles, yeah, these are both cards of stability. I feel like you may be in this kind of amorphous Piscean kind of state where, there's a lot that you're uncertain about. And the one thing that you really do want is you want to put your feet on the ground. You want something solid. You want to see, show me the money. You want to see, move slow, gradual, slow and steady progress. I mean, there's a lot about that in this particular house. And so the Prince of Pentacles, yeah, this is just kind of like you want to move along slow and steady. This could indicate a friend or a particular person. Prince of Pentacles would be somebody who's an earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You may also have, with this one, this also could be Sagittarius or Aries energy as well. But I don't know. I feel like there's a sense of you're just looking, either there's going to be somebody in your friend network that's going to help solidly ground you and move you ahead, with slow and steady progress. Or this may be suggesting that this is the way to achieve your wishes at this point. Just try to establish stability and move slow, okay? 12th house is Pisces energy. This is about what is hidden. This is about what people don't see about you, maybe what's hidden from yourself, maybe what you're not aware of, and also potentially what you're afraid of. And wow, you have Anubis with the World. Now, I'm telling you right now, this means foreign travel for some of you. This is the house, particularly in Vedic astrology, they call this the house of foreign travel. Because the idea is that this kind of exiled space of Pisces here is, the idea is that, you're away from the family, so you're in foreign territory, right? Not that foreign travel is bad. We certainly don't view it that way. But the fact that they have Anubis with the World, put these two together indicate somebody's going abroad, okay? I don't know who, and that's not necessarily true for all of you, but that is definitely true for somebody. If that kind of travel is not in the so to speak, in the cards. If you know that that's not something that's coming up for you, then this is saying that there may be something that's occupying your time and energy that is coming to an end. With Anubis, this would indicate that you can follow your instincts, you're on track with what you're doing, you can trust yourself. Anubis in the 12th house usually indicates that, we may feel we're delusional about something. You see, we're repeating this past pattern in the beginning. And we've got this pyramid energy that says, I don't know, I'm testing my faith in myself. Anubis says you can trust yourself. Anubis says you are not delusional about something. So if somebody has left you feeling in doubt or left you feeling delusional, this is saying, hey, you're not. And with the World, this can indicate also something that's been anxiety that's been occupying your energy is going to finally come to a successful end. If anybody has to go to the hospital or to a doctor for a procedure, and again, this is only if that applies to you. If there's any anesthesia involved, Anubis in this house is usually a good omen that will go well. So, again, that's very specific. That's not a general thing. But that is an aspect of that house. Okay, overall, you have the Two of Wands with the winged disc. So something in the next couple weeks, Aquarius, I don't know. I feel like there's going to be winged disc. I mean, no matter what opposition there is, like we have Seth up here, in spite of any opposition, you are going to be fine. Winged disc indicates overcoming difficulties, light shining on things. Like we have justice down here. You know, the truth is going to be seen. There's clarity. This is the disc of the sun. And this is rising above and being able to see the big picture here and having success. And the Two of Wands this is the card of alliance. So this seems to me that this may be achieved through working with another person or the help of another person. Or just, you may just be in a position here where you are now making decisions about who you are going to work with and move forward with in the future. So take it as it resonates. I mean, to me, this is not a strong romance reading per se. I mean, unless this happiness that's coming here is an unexpected relationship, which could be for some people. But I think, you know, overall, there's definitely this idea of aligning yourself with somebody to, particularly in situations perhaps related to money or business or perhaps even a family matter. And this alliance is going to lead to success. So let's draw a Norse rune for you to end the reading. So what does Aquarius need to know from January 2nd to January 15, 2024? Our rune is Jera, okay? Jera is the rune of 1 year. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean something's going to take a year, but this is saying that something is going to take some time. So I think there is something that you are waiting, something that you're waiting to see something to happen. Perhaps you have this delay here in the career house. You have this unexpected, things over here in the house of health and of job and so forth. There may be a lot of uncertainty. I feel like there's a lot of uncertainty, especially in the lower part of this reading, where you are not seeing, and you may be just kind of automatically going back to past patterns in terms of interpreting something. But this is saying just give something time, okay? Give something time, you're going to actually see how something is going to come out. And Jera is, again, it's good news eventually. It's like the seed's been planted, and you can guarantee that the harvest is coming. You just need to give it time. That's it for you for this first part of January, Aquarius. I hope this was helpful to you. If this reading resonated with you, please consider subscribing, hit the like button, and leave me a comment. And have a very happy new year, and we'll see you in the next one.